we had a workshop of Aztec dance and culture. A community artist came and taught us about the culture, and that was something that now has found its way into the play. My wife gets up at about 5 o'clock in the morning. She makes coffee for me. And so the first thing I do is I go get my coffee, and I come in here and I start to work on the play. I have this little book that I wrote down everything that people said over the interviews, and then I started putting images to what they would say, and then what I do is I go then transfer them to here and explore them in scenes. So since the last workshop in December, I've basically been writing. I had a first draft done by the end of January. Now I'm working on a second draft, which then I've shared with the team, and they've given me feedback, and so now I'm rewriting it, and hopefully we'll have another draft, and then at that point that we'll start beginning to share that with everybody. And I think that when we go out into the community, also when we go to South Coast Repertory and hear their feedback, those changes will be incorporated into the script. The same thing with the community. We'll go, I think, to 3 to 5 sites and hear back from them, share sections, share the whole thing, read it out loud with the community and get their feedback, and then come back and continue to rewrite. So the play is going to continue to change until we go into production. I can see many more drafts coming through because there's not only the production draft before we go into rehearsals, but then it changes when you start working with the artists, the community artists and the professional artists, and the designs start to come in, and you're working with your director and the teaching artist. All those things get mixed up, and then new ideas come out inspired by what you've written, and you want to incorporate those changes. And that's what we've been building this thing from the beginning, always thinking about the community, thinking about who could perform it, and then thinking about and then involving them. And we've involved community in our workshops. It's just not me alone doing this. I'm doing this with a lot of people who have something that they're invested in their community, they're invested in this project, and I'm excited because they care and I care, and we want to make something really good for the community.